Hello, my beautiful Gemini Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your May 1st through 15th, 2025 reading. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this energy. I send you lots of love and light, and I remind you this is a collective reading for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you'd like to have your own personal reading, please visit royalmystic.com, and I'll be more than happy to do a reading with you once you schedule your appointment. So let's see what the cards have to say. Oh my goodness, my Gemini friends. Hello, best possible life now, 10 of Cups energy with the 10 of Pentacles, abundance of a lifetime energy. Holy cow. This is excuse me. Fantastic. We'll say that. I was going to say fantastic. Wink, wink. That's the F word I was going for. So here we are. Hello. Yes. Now, immediately, I know you had a gut reaction to this. Change it if it was against it because you don't want to block this energy. This is what you've been asking for. Everything to start flowing again. You may feel like that the well dried up on you, but that's not true because here it comes again. Hope springs eternal, and so does manifesting beautiful things in your life. So, hello, double tens. You get the award for the reading for the first half of May because this is a really great start. Let's see what else we have, my Gemini friends. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit. Look at you, Gemini queen, air sign queen right there. Beautiful, connected to source. Everything is on and popping. So if you've been feeling like you've been missing the boat lately, you're finally back on track and you're connected to source in that beautiful air sign energy that we have. We have the ability to connect really easily, third eyes open, information's flowing, victory energy with the connection to source. And you still have the 10 of cups. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods, and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. Well, look what wanted to make sure she was present and accounted for. Yes. This is the victory energy of being able to really turn your light on and bring it all together. So, love that new fertility for you and very much connected to your psychic gifts. So, yes. And we've got the Page of Swords. Now, this is an information coming in. Now, we don't know what the source is for it because it can come through anything. It can come through a download. You suddenly know something. You have a dream or someone says something that triggers an idea. This is the beautiful thing about spirit. It can come in any form. And fast. The Knight of Swords, the lightning strike energy, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Shazam. Here it is. Look at all this fabulous energy. I'm just grinning from ear to ear for you, my Geminis. And you've got the beautiful energy of the Seven of Cups. So the lightning strike comes in and then boom, it's on and popping for real because that Seven of Cups is all the things you've been waiting to do, chomping at the bit, and now it's activated. It's going to be overwhelming because it's going to be a lot. You just have to pace yourself and don't get taken in by the enormity of it. One thing at a time is all you have to deal with. That's all you can deal with. So, yes, we love that. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in your household, relationship, love life, and spiritual life. The Nine of Pentacles is the Garden of Eden energy. And you know, I have an affirmation for this card. Thank you, universe. I know that I know that I know that you are continuously conspiring in my favor. You bring me exactly what I need, exactly when I need it, every single time. I receive abundance from sources known and unknown, and so it is. So, the Garden of Eden is a self fulfilling prophecy. It is your ability to keep culminating it over and over again through the belief of its possibility to do so. And we have the Hermit, which is on your spiritual path. As you're walking that path, you've got the light of divine. That's what he's doing. He's holding the lantern there to show the pitfall. So it's going to allow you to be walking your path and be able to recognize when something's not steady or stable and just kind of step to the side and keep it moving. Boom, shakalaka. All of that heaviness that's been weighing you down is being released. So, all the toxic energy, the feeling of being overwhelmed and inundated, this is that moment where it is now being lifted off of you. Thank you, universe, for releasing us from that burden of feeling like the whole weight of the world, or that we're suddenly being like it's like we're the odd man out and everything's attacking us, right? So let yourself let go of it because it is being released for you. That's what that 10 is. And now you've got 3 tens that have come out so far, and we're not even halfway through. So, hey, and we've got in career and finance, it's telling you, look at the bigger picture. Sometimes we need to meditate and help ourselves start to radiate the energy of abundance and already being in a state of looking at things from the larger perspective, knowing that each day-to-day thing is a small step. But when you look at the larger, scape of a lifetime, it's absolutely comes in more clearly. Now, for some of you, you're going to be doing something with your gifts. This is the connection to source. This is the energy of a divine, beautiful ascension kind of energy. So, this is where your soul and your physical self make that merge, and it's the Vulcan mind meld. Now, for others of you, this is a divine partnership in business. So, everybody's on the same page and working together. That's the kind of energy you want when you're in partnership. And we have the Capricorn Devil card, which can mean a whole lot of different things. It can mean just a Capricorn. Capricorn is not bad. It's not the thing that they just got the short straw with with this, but it's also the reminder that don't self-sabotage yourself in your when you're in this energy. It's really hard, especially if it's your first go at it whenever you're using your spiritual gifts to help other people and earn a living by doing that. So if that's what you're doing, don't let yourself talk about the fear so much that you break yourself down and you fail to try. This is the also sometimes the energy of the naysayers, but it's also the energy of being able to let yourself get past that hurdle, right? Because you've got to trust your higher self more than you trust the fear, right? Now, we've got the energy of our near future. Hello. You're going to get past the fear because you're going to land right in the middle of this happy card. This is the energy of fantastic energy. Oh, using the fantastic word again. This is the energy of every single thing aligning for your highest good. So, happiness, health, harmony, peace, joy, abundance, love, everything. Everything, everything. This is the card. You're living your best possible life now. And the Queen of Wands. So, this is the energy of activation, being able to take action now where you couldn't before. And so, yes, we've received that. The Queen of Rods is that take charge kind of energy. And the Queen means a new something you're taking charge with. So, that's why I was talking about entrepreneurship for some folks, because that's what that starts with, that Queen. And we have the 5 of cups. So this is part of the energy of change. Sometimes we have our moments in the change. It's hard, especially if you're involving some of this in the energy of, new surroundings and new beginnings. Sometimes you have to step out of our comfort zone, and we can get in our heads too much here and start worrying about the past and, well, oh, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes. The key is not to fixate on them, and you've got a future waiting for you to turn around and decide to move in that energy. So make the conscious choice that you're not going to spend any time, waste any time trying to feel bad about the past. You're going to forgive yourself, forgive all the others, and move forward, looking only forward so that you can make the best out of the next days that you have, right? We want to be, and you're not done. This is not it just because you failed or something happened that you didn't like. We're not done. We still got time to win this thing. Don't give up now. And, huh, that's a really good start for your new beginning. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It is a gift from divine because it's an ace, and it means financial platform secured, new flow of income, either in addition to or in place of the current one. So, Thank you, universe, for that loveliness. We receive it, and let's see what else we've got. We start off with the Judgment card. The Judgment card is Archangel Gabriel blowing the horn of resurrection. This is restoration, new beginnings, things that you thought were not going to be possible are now possible. So just be ready, because what you thought was off the table is now back on. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Gemini, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive it in the love and light for which it is intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So, on top of this Queen of Swords, not only is she your Gemini queen, not only is she your ability to connect to source, but she can mean acing a job interview for those of you who are going to a place where you have to interview to work for a specific place. When you absolutely nail it, because that's what she's doing, she's lit up like a Christmas tree. So, very easily gotten through that and seen as someone who's viable for the job, you're going to be really busy because there's that dump truckload of blessings again. So, you've got it twice in this particular set of the reading. So, we'll take that 7 of Cups. Thank you, universe. Hello. Can I just get some cooperation here? There we go. And see if I can straighten it without it. Yeah, it's going to take off. All right. So there's the 7 of Cups. Don't get overwhelmed. You know you've got it. It's going to feel like a double dump truck load. Focus and don't worry about all the chaos. That's telling you, he's got his eyes closed. It's not necessary for him to be part of that craziness happening back there. So you keep yourself focused on your thing, and the messenger is here to help give you whatever information you need on that. And yeah, that's a job offer. There it is. The Knight of Cups is the extension of the offer with the Knight of Swords. So all of a sudden, out of the blue, somebody's going to communicate with you about a job. And it looks like you're very happy to have it. Please stay. All right, we'll do that. Now, there's the dump truckload of blessings. And it may feel kind of like you've been waiting and nothing's happening. So don't give up 5 minutes before your miracle, because this is that moment where you feel like I need something to take action. I needed to. You just let the universe work out on the timing. It knows what you need to do. So you don't have to be in fear about being too late or not getting your share. The universe is absolutely aligning for you to have what you need without any problem. So now we have the energy of the moon, which is the Pisces moon, the manifesting moon, the ability to focus your energy. And you're in the Garden of Eden. So that's what that affirmation is for. Continue to say it to bring in prosperity. And there's the 9 of Pentacles. It's right underneath the moon. So you got a double 9 of Pentacles in your career. I'm sorry, in your household, relationship, love life, and spiritual life energy. And that is showing just like the 7 of Cups here. You've got the 9 of Pentacles side by side, basically, right? So that's saying you just keep that affirmation going because it's doubling down on that. And the target is being lifted up off of you, but you've been under the spotlight for so long, you feel like it's taken forever for that moment, right? It's okay when you're at the 9, you're as close as you can be to the breakthrough, and you already know you're sitting on top of the 10 here with this 9. So it's happening. You have 3 9s right here. The 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Rods with the 10 of Swords, the Virgo on the path, the Hermit, and the manifesting card. So it's telling you, manifest, keep focusing, walk the path, use your illumination of your soul to show you the way, and it's all going to be lifted. So we're almost there. We've almost made it to the end of that mess. Now, hello, Queen of Swords once again. So in that higher energy, here's the Queen of Swords. And you have no problem, my Geminis, in aligning yourself with that because you're an air sign. That is what it is. Hello, job. So, yes, you've aced it for sure. And there's the Hierophant with the welcome wagon. So, yes, Gemini, we'll take this. This is fabulous. So, Taurus Hierophant, it means a government agency or entity and it can be granting you permission, admission, entrance, acceptance, membership, something you've applied for, right? So, there's the yes. And meditate past that old devil card, get back in the zone. Don't let yourself get caught into the trap of self-sabotage with that devil card. Keep yourself lifted into the higher frequency. Don't drop your low frequency in because that will be harder for you to overcome. Now, in the near future, we have the energy of hello. You had the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups to start the reading, and they were out of the same deck. Now you've got the 10 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles in both decks. That's the second time these two cards have come out together in this reading. So I'm going to take a little, guess at it and say, this is a confirmation. Absolutely, this is a confirmation. Talk about winning. Goodness, y'all need to get a lottery ticket. So here's the it could come in any form, right? We receive it from sources known and unknown. So there's your queen feeling very, very proud of herself. And it's giving you a timing 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm. The 3 swords release, and you're able to move forward with your whole heart. And whatever this grief thing is going here, yeah, it may be because you had some salty dealings with somebody and you're having to just stand your ground. And, sometimes we just have to be able to be strong and hold to what our boundary is or whatever we have set up to keep ourselves from being overwhelmed by someone else's energy. And they not gonna like that because you're not gonna give in to them. And that's okay. So you just keep it moving. And last but not least, we have the 4 of rods, and that's the energy of the doorway to the future. Very stable foundation in your family, in your business, good communication. And we are more than happy to see that come in with that new platform, which was talking about this job here, apparently. So, whether you're working for yourself or you get a job working with someone else, you still have the ability to use your higher senses. And this is going to be your benefit, my darlings. Have a beautiful first half of May, my beautiful Gemini friends, and I send you lots of love and light. And so happy to give you this reading. It's spectacular. I'll see you in the second half of May. Namaste.